and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for joining me for another one of my YouTube videos here today. So today marks the start of one of my series, which is Law of Attraction Basics. So I've done a video on the 5 steps to Law of Attraction. I have done I think about 300, 400 videos on this YouTube channel now. So I've covered so many different topics and so many different areas of spirituality and law of attraction that I actually wanted to take it right back to the basics with you guys and have a series dedicated for anybody who's new to the law of attraction and is like, what the hell is this? What do I need to do, Emma? What are the steps? Or if you're somebody who's been practicing law of attraction for a while and are like, I need to hit refresh. I need to look at the basics again and go from there. So I hope you're going to enjoy this series. Over the next few months, I'm going to be posting these videos amongst my other weekly videos. So they will be in my Law of Attraction Basics series, but also they will be coming out over the next few months. So I hope you're going to look forward to these and enjoy these as well. And I'm going to try and keep them to 15 minutes. So they're easy, digestible videos for you. But we know what I'm like. When I get talking, I just talk. I give you loads of tips and tools. So that's my intention, 15 minutes for each one, but we'll see how they go. So when you come across the law of attraction, it can feel very overwhelming. It can feel like all this information and you're like, whoa, okay, everyone's saying different things here. What do I need to do? Do I just need to ask? Do I need to be grateful? What the hell do I do? So I want to simplify this and break it down so simply for you. So I believe there are 5 steps to the law of attraction. In traditional teachings and in The Secret, there are supposedly 3: ask, believe, receive. I worked with these 3 for a while. I've been on my law of attraction and spirituality journey for over 5 years now and realized very quickly that it was working, but not really working. And especially for my big heart's desires and big manifestations that I really wanted to call in, I was realizing that these 3 steps weren't getting me the results I wanted and weren't feeling good. Like I was like, what's the problem here? I can manifest money, I can manifest this, but relationships or career, like what? So definitely we hit those roadblocks within our law of attraction journey. And please don't feel like, you know, I've done something wrong or what's wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. We are all able and capable of manifesting. Sometimes it's actually information that is missing, and giving you that information fills in the missing puzzle pieces of why you haven't been able to manifest your dreams, or maybe why you're not feeling clear with the law of attraction or really truly understanding what the law of attraction is. So I'm going to briefly talk about what the law of attraction is, then go into our first step, ask, as that is our first video today. So the law of attraction is like attracts like. It's what you put out into the universe comes back to you. So a bit like a boomerang, what you put out comes back to you. So the universe, God, source, your higher self, whatever you want to call it, please do call it whatever feels good to you. There is no right or wrong with this. So with the law of attraction, it's putting your intentions out into the universe to co-create your reality with the universe. So you might hear people saying, oh, I've manifested this or I manifested that. This is bringing and creating those things into your life, into your reality. So if you've always wanted to write a book, you could. If you've wanted to manifest some more money to go on holiday, buy a house, buy a car, you could. So you can manifest absolutely anything with the law of attraction. You could manifest money, career opportunities, houses, relationships, love, babies, pets. I'm trying to think of all the things I've manifested. Literally anything you can think of, you can hold in your hands and create. Emotions as well. Don't underestimate the power of manifesting emotions, whether you want to feel love, feel happiness, feel joy. Always feel into the law of attraction as well, because feelings and emotions are actually a really powerful tool to co-create and manifest with. So anything, there is no limits. People say to me, is there any limits of what we can manifest? The answer is no. You want it, it's there. What I do want to add to that though is it must be for the highest good of all. So say for instance you wanted to manifest moving halfway across the world, but in your soul contract, in your soul plan, you know, in destiny and fate, if it wasn't for your highest good, the universe does protect you. So whilst yes, we do create our realities, yes, we are the author of our lives, yes, we can manifest, it must be within our auric field. It must be within, you know, for the highest good of all, not just for you, but for other people as well. So if you're manifesting things with other people, it must be for the highest good of all. And secondly, you can manifest for other people, absolutely. Say you want to manifest good health for someone, you can absolutely, for the highest good of all, remember, set those intentions and help other people to manifest or experience, you know, happiness or healing within their life as well. So it must always be done from a place of for the highest good, because you don't want to manifest something for yourself or somebody else that is not going to be good for them. That is not, and you may think it's good at the time, and we've all been there, but actually trust the universe. The universe makes no mistakes with this. So let's get into our first step, ask. So like I said, I believe there are 5 steps to the law of attraction. The 3 steps just was not giving me the results I wanted. It was just not comprehensive enough to explain the actual way to manifest, the actual, you know, ways to get results and get what your heart truly desires. So the first step I still believe is ask. So that's what we're going to cover today in this video, and the rest, the other 4 steps, I'm going to cover in the next few videos over the next few months here on this channel. So please do come back and subscribe, of course, because then you'll be updated of when those videos launch. But also just have a look at this this playlist, this series, because they'll all be added to this playlist as well. Asking, I would say, is probably one of the most important steps. I would say I can't decide whether it's the important step or second important step. I would say the second important step, but it probably is the most important step, because without asking, you're not even going to get to the next step. So asking is the first and most important step to nail and to really get clear on, because the more clear you are with yourself, the clearer the universe can be with you. So remember that mirror, like attracts like. What you put out into the world comes back to you. So the more clarity that you have on your dreams and your desires and your intentions that you're putting out into the universe is going to reflect that clarity straight back to you. So asking is really important, and there are so many ways that you can ask the universe for your desires. You can ask through meditation. You could put intentions out in your meditation. You could think things. Thinking about intentions is a great way to put ideas out there. You can write a goals list, write an intentions list, goals list for 2021, goals list for April, whatever you want to do. So you can write a goals list. Writing them down is just as powerful. Visualizing. So you might hear people talk about this a lot, the law of attraction, visualizing. So imagining what those things feel like in your life, seeing them as if they're already here, imagining yourself living that scenario. You could do a vision board as well. So you might have seen people create vision boards. You could do a mind map, you could do a vision board, do it. I would always say do it like in real life. Get a big bit of paper, print some images out. I always feel there's so much better energy but actually by handwriting things and actually like getting crafty, and your inner child is going to love this too. So always do them. Like, I don't feel digital things give enough energy, and we also don't put enough energy into them. So I'm always a big preacher of write these things down, create these things, have them physically, because you put so much more beautiful energy into that, which helps the law of attraction. Because let's face it, I see people do Pinterest vision boards all the time, and I'm like, how often do you look at that? How long did it take you? How much energy did you give it? And they're like, oh, nothing. And I'm like, well, that's why it's not happening, because you've got to give it energy. You've got to give it that love, attention, and energy. You've got to be in it to win it with the law of attraction. So definitely do things practically. Take the time to create these things with love, because it will really serve you. You can do things like manifestation boxes. I've done videos on that here on my channel. If you want to do something a little bit different, there are endless ways. Even just speaking things like this, saying, I am positive and healthy. It's an affirmation, but again, you're setting the intention. So words, speaking, thinking, seeing, creating, these are all ways of manifesting and asking. So those are the ways that you can get started with and set your intentions with the universe. But what I really want to add to this is actually the clarity aspect. So what I see a lot of the time is people say, Emma, I've been trying to manifest money for months. It's not happening. Why is it not happening? I'm like, okay, how much are you trying to manifest? Oh, I'm not, I'm just money. And I'm like, oh, okay, so you probably are manifesting money, whether it's £1, £5, £10, but you're not being clear. If you want to manifest £2,000 or dollars, you've got to ask for it. You've got to have the courage to ask for it and claim it and say, this is what I want to attract. This is what I want to call into my life. So clarity, especially with financial side of things, but all sides of law of attraction, is really important. So if you wanted to manifest a dream house, for example, or a relationship, write a dream list for this. Dream lists, I've done a video on this as well, are my favorite things to do. And I would say probably the most powerful thing I've done in my life to manifest beautiful things, from houses, relationships, career, book publishers, everything, holidays, has been through doing dream lists. So what you do on a dream list is write down all your list of requirements. So if you want to manifest love, what is the characteristics of that person? What are the characteristics and traits of that relationship? What do you really want? And again, another thing I hear time and time again is people say, Emma, I don't really know what I want. I don't know what to put on these vision boards. I don't know what to put on these goals lists. And I always say, you don't have to have this big grand vision to start off with. Maybe you're not at that point where I was 5 years ago and my whole life needed a whole upheaval and a whole manifesting shift. You might already be quite happy. You might already have, you know, a marriage, children, a happy life. So you may not need to have a big grand vision for your life because you've probably co-created most of it already. But look at the things that maybe don't make you happy right now. Look at all areas of your life. I've got a balance chart in my Positively Wealthy journal, which you can get, and you can get that from anywhere that sells books. And again, it just encourages you to look at all areas of your life and then say, where do I feel positively wealthy and where do I not feel positively wealthy? And then from there you can identify, okay, if I'm not feeling positively wealthy in work, how can I improve that? What can I manifest to feel better in that work scenario? So it could be really subtle things, it could be massive things you want to manifest. There is no right or wrong here. And I think a lot of people feel like they have to manifest millions of pounds or these big grand houses, and truthfully it has to feel good to you. If that's not what you want, own it. If it is what you want, own it, right? Like, it is down to you. Please don't feel pressured by Instagram or what you feel you should be manifesting, because again, this is where the biggest cause of misalignment comes in, because people are so focused on what other people are doing, they're not focusing on what their heart wants and what feels true to them. So please always put down what feels good, and please, you know, don't worry if you don't have big grand dreams. They'll come, you know, you don't have to know it all now and have it all figured out here and now. Like, they will unfold how they're meant to. And, you know, a couple years down the line, you might have more of a vision for your 5-year goals. But also just look at what you don't want, especially if it's like relationships. Look at your previous relationships. What didn't you like in that previous home or that previous relationship or previous career? And what would you like to manifest in your new career, new home, new relationship? So if, you know, for instance, like the home felt very claustrophobic, or you didn't have enough space for the kids and dogs to run around, then you would put on there, you know, has a nice big garden, feels spacious, feels peaceful. You know, you would write the opposites to that. So I definitely think it pays. And again, I hear a lot of people be like, oh, it's negative. Like, people have said it's negative to do that. It is not negative to witness things. It is not negative to write a list of the things that maybe didn't work out in your previous whatever it is, and then turn those statements into the opposites of, okay, if I didn't like that, what can I manifest to feel good, or what would I like to experience in that new home, new career, new relationship? So burn that list afterwards, the previous list of what you didn't like. Burn that afterwards, release it. You know, once you've witnessed and said, okay, that's what I don't want, burn it and release it to the universe. And then on your dream list, you have everything you do want, and you can keep that on your altar. If you have like a little spiritual altar, you can put it in your manifestation box. You can like just keep it safe in a notebook. But dream lists, I would say, are a beautiful way to manifest, and something that I find really, really helps me to get crystal clear and also to communicate that with the universe. Because again, as we talk about those mirrors, as you put that clarity out into the universe can reflect that crystal clarity back to you. So, you know, if you want to manifest a new job, you don't want a kind of half-assed job coming in that's like, oh, it's kind of okay, but yeah. You want to be clear so that you can look at that list and say, right, is this ticking all of the boxes? And your intuition, like, trust your intuition with this as well. So to summarize this and wrap this up, you've got lots of good things you can go and start off with today to ask, to set those intentions. But with money, like, please get clear of, if you want to manifest money for a car, a house, a holiday, how much do you actually need? If you want to be debt free, how much do you actually need? Work it out. Because when you have that awareness and when you witness where you are versus where you want to go, miracles happen, guys. Miracles happen, and the universe can shift that because you have the awareness of what you need to manifest moving forwards, and the clarity is there. So if you want to manifest a holiday, how much is that holiday going to cost you from door to door? Not just hotels, but travel, spending money, food. Work it all out, and then you have your figure, whether it's like £6,000, for example. You have your figure, and then you can say, right, I need to manifest £6,000 in 2 months' time, so that's £3,000 a month. And how much easier does that feel? So break your goals down as well. If you're manifesting big financial goals and they're like, whoa, break it down. How long do you have to manifest that money? Break it down. How much do you need to manifest a week? How much do you need to manifest a month to hit that goal and target by that timeline? And even simple things like that can really take that pressure off, that invisible pressure of manifesting, or like, oh, I need this by this certain amount of time. So again, I'm going to go into obviously the next steps, more about the resistance and any limiting beliefs, fears that come up with that. But this is the first step of asking. So for now, we're just going to worry about asking. We're going to worry about asking, getting clear and setting those intentions. And another thing I just want to chuck in lastly before I make this video too long is about manifesting regularly. Of if you want to co-create with the law of attraction and see the flow of abundance and see the abundance in your life consistently, you have to be consistent as well. You have to be consistent. So setting your intentions consistently, whether it's each month, on a new moon, for example, which are really powerful. And I've done some videos on the moon cycles and manifesting if you want to learn more about that. But even just at the beginning of the month or on a new moon, setting those intentions for what you would like to manifest each month is powerful. And again, is just you're showing up, you're setting those intentions regularly. So again, the universe is going to bring that abundance into your life regularly, because I see a lot of people like, I've done the vision board, Emma, I've done this, it worked for a while, now I've not manifested anything for 6 months. And I'm like, okay, what intentions have you been setting? And they're like, well, I've done nothing. And I'm like, there you go. So don't be that person. Don't be that person. And if you are that person, this is your helpful reminder to say, nope, come on, do it, show up, set those intentions monthly. If you don't know what to manifest monthly, go with emotions. If you know, have a money goal, whatever, work goals, personal goals, what would you like to experience more of? How would you like to feel? And sometimes even breaking down your bigger goals into monthly goals of, okay, there's my goal for the next year. How can I break that down of steps and actionable things I can manifest to achieve that goal in a year's time? So there is an endless possibilities of what you can manifest and how to manifest regularly, but you've got to be in it to win it. You've got to show up. So I hope this video has really helped you and maybe shed some more clarity on the asking first step of where you start, what to do first. I'm going to walk you through the next 4 steps in my next 4 videos. And of course, if you want to learn even more about this and have a really actionable and practical guide to help you through this, not just me talking on this video, my book Positively Wealthy is a 33-day guide. So 33 daily challenges and practices, really manageable, they're not lengthy, to help you manifest your dream life and your dreams in 33 days. So if you do want something practical with tips, tools, and like really actionable things, then I would really suggest getting that. It's available now worldwide from anywhere that sells books, as that will really help you to understand more of what I'm saying, go deeper with this, and see those 5 steps interwoven into really actionable tips and tools for you and challenges for you to complete. So I will put a link to my best-selling and award-winning book below for you. And of course, I would love to hear your thoughts on this as well. So please do let me know your thoughts on the asking step in the comments down below and your favorite way to ask the universe for your desires. I would love to hear. So thank you so much guys for watching. I appreciate all your views and listens. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here, because I would love to see you again soon. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comments box down below, because I replied to them all. And don't forget, you can also join my free Law of Attraction support group over on Facebook, where you can join myself and other like-minded souls, where we talk all things Law of Attraction and spirituality. I hope you have a great week, whatever you're up to, and I'll see you all in my next video, which will be next week. Lots of love, guys.